All right, we're just going to play out those political reactions in a bit. Meanwhile, more news coming in. Massive embarrassment for the Mamata Banerjee government. The court has wrapped the government for Mamata's. The court has in fact wrapped the West Bengal police in the Tapas Pal case. The High Court has said that the police had all the facts in their possession but did not act. A final verdict is awaited on the CID probe that was in fact ordered against Tapas Pal. The court has, of course, questioned why the Bengal police did not act against Tapas Pal. So this is the latest that we are, in fact, getting to you from West Bengal. The High Court has, in fact, wrapped the West Bengal police for not initiating action in the Tapas Pal case. The High Court has said that the police did have all the facts in its possession, but chose not to act on it. Well, this is being seen as a huge embarrassment for the Mamata Banerjee government. My colleague Indrajit Kundu is now joining me live from Kolkata for more. Indrajit, clearly huge embarrassment for the Mamata Banerjee government. The High Court coming out and questioning why the Bengal police did not act against Tapas Pal despite all the evidence in its possession.
Well, that's right. Well, the High Court has said that in spite of having, all the information as far as the Tapas Pal case is concerned, why is it that the police was not in action? Why was there a delay in filing an FIR? And that, in fact, was the contention, because the single bench had ordered that there should be an FIR that should be lodged immediately, and it had also asked for a CBI probe under the, aegis of the High Court.
Right.
So these were the verdict that was challenged by the state government in the division bench. Clearly, the division bench, the two judges in the division bench, there was a divided opinion, and now it lays in the court of a third judge.
Right.
So the hearing has now been concluded. The verdict is pending, but it does come in as an embarrassment because during the hearing procedure, the third judge has clearly made her mind clear, saying that in spite of having the information at their disposal, the police did not act on time.
Well, absolutely, and this as the government has in fact sought to stay on that CID probe. I beg your pardon. What is going to be the road going ahead as far as the CID probe is concerned?
Well, look, at this point in time, the single bench, judgment, there is a stay on it, and the court has said that the stay will continue unless and until there is a final verdict in this case. So the state government has appealed before the division bench. The division bench was divided, so it's going to be the third judge which is going to take the final call. The date of verdict has not been announced yet. However, there will be a stay on the single bench verdict so far.
Right, absolutely. Also, was this something that the government was perhaps anticipating, because the High Court has not just come out and, this is a huge embarrassment for the government, but also question the role of the police as to why the police did not act against Tapas Pal despite having all the evidence in its possession?
Well, that is in fact the question. Look, during the cartoon row in which a professor was arrested for forwarding a cartoon of the chief minister, the police was very prompt in its action. They did not only arrest the professor in concern, there was also a charge sheet that was filed. So how is it that in such a grave, act of hate speech, provocating violence by none other than a ruling party MP, why was it that the police not initiating any action? Was there any amount of coercion involved there? That is what is being probed by the court. So the court's observations does come in as a serious indictment of the state police and the state government. It would be interesting to see what the final verdict would be once it comes out very soon.
Well, definitely it is a huge indictment against the West Bengal police and an embattled government which is already embarrassed and under pressure for the alleged links of many of its top leaders to the Sarada chit fund scam. Remember, this is something that the West Bengal government has been battling, that too ahead of those crucial by polls. Thanks, Indrajit, for joining us with that update.